and welcome back to Nighttime Now with Hockey. I am your host, Matthew Bracker. Alongside me, as always, is the great Kathleen Moore. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Matthew. Thanks for asking. You know, it's a great week to be a Knight. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing great. UCF got a great win, and the third Saturday in October came and went. It was a good one, but we'll talk college football later in the show because, like I said, hockey has come to Nighttime. That's right, we are hitting the ice. And to help us do that, we have a very special guest. Everybody, please welcome to the show UCF hockey defenseman Beckham Bouffard. How are you doing?
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Very great. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you on the show, but what do you say we just jump right into some questions? So just start out by telling us a little bit about yourself, you know, your style of play, and what drew you to hockey and drove you to pursue it at a collegiate level.
Yeah, so like they said, I'm Beckham Bouffard. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I study industrial engineering, and I'd say my style of play is versatile. I can be plugged in anywhere, I believe, just forward or defense, and just execute it to a high level. And what drew me to UCF was, obviously I'm from here, but I didn't go here last year. I'm a sophomore. And I just honestly missed the game, and I just felt that void and just wanted to get back into it. And I haven't looked back since, so it was honestly a great fit for me.
That's great. Hometown, you know, we love to hear it. We love our hometown Knights. But, you know, you said this is your rookie season, this is your first season playing, of course. What do you think you've learned in your first few months of collegiate play? Yeah,
definitely. Time management's been huge. There's just a lot going on this semester with this, work, school. There's just a lot to manage and to take responsibility of, so I think I've done a pretty good job of that. But something I've learned is that nothing's guaranteed on this team. I got scratched for the first time, and that was definitely a humbling experience, so made me learn that nothing is guaranteed on this team, and you got to work for everything you want.
Totally, yeah. But you know, looking on the upside, you scored your first career goal against Kennesaw State. Take us through what that moment and what it felt like.
Yeah, so it was definitely a good moment. I have the puck to remember it, but I'm going to be honest, I don't remember that moment vividly. It's very faint because I got a concussion that game, and it was a little bit of a blur, but I do remember scoring, and it's kind of sad the media team wasn't there to celebrate there with me.
Yeah. Well, hope you're feeling a bit better. But, you know, obviously you mentioned you being a rookie. You've learned a lot. Are there any teammates that have sort of like taken you under their wing, so to speak, and helped you adjust to college play?
Yeah, definitely. There's three guys that come to mind: Andrew Cass, Chris Hill, and Josh Shimoni. Cass has definitely like helped me manage everything. Shimone's just always been there. He's always been in my corner just to help me out with no matter what it is. And Hill's just there to answer all the questions I have about work, about life after college, because he's a master's student. So he just kind of helps me get an idea for what's to come afterward, and kind of helps me with professional questions, I guess.
Absolutely.
Totally. Having a mentor is so important, but I want to know how you would describe the identity and the culture of the team this season.
Yeah, for sure. We've definitely found it. It's definitely like a quick and like tough to play against team. It's just a matter of finding that consistency or that right balance, I guess, to make sure we get those results we want.
For sure. No, and speaking of some of those results, are there any matchups left in this season that you're particularly excited for?
Yeah, there definitely is. Obviously, USF again. We split the series with them 1-1, so we're tied right now. So obviously, we'd like to get the one up on them and beat them again. But another one I'd like to play in is against South Carolina, the Gamecocks, because I got a little history there. I used to live there, so it'd be nice to go back there and just show out.
Really?
Absolutely. Show them what's what.
Exactly.
What would a successful season look like for UCF hockey?
Beating USF again, that'd definitely make it a good year, a highlight year. But obviously our main goal is to win nationals this year and just take it home.
Yeah, no, for sure. God, war on I-4, it's great in any sport. But, you know, speaking of some of the other sports, UCF hockey, at least it feels like to us a little bit, doesn't get as much attention as some of the other sports here at UCF. What do you think motivates you and your teammates to build up this program and play for the black and gold?
Yeah, honestly, I think that's something we've done a great job of this year. Our crowds have been awesome. Like, it's unbelievable. I've never played in this sort of atmosphere. But honestly, I could probably speak for everyone on the team. It's just that we love the game and we want to be here. And we want to leave it like in a better state than we came in. We just want to make a lasting impact and continue to grow the game in Florida and the school.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
really
I
awesome.
love that. And hockey is such a fast-growing sport, I feel like, in the state of Florida. So that's awesome. Yeah, for
Totally.
sure.
Leave the program better than you found it. But why should fans watch UCF hockey? What should be bringing them out to these games?
What's there not to love? It's hockey. You're indoor. You're not going to be sweating outside. There's physicality. There's fights. There's a lot of trash talk. It's entertaining. I'm not trying to be biased, but I think it's the most entertaining sport there is. It's like a combination of football, basketball, soccer. There's everything. There's every aspect of every sport a little bit mixed into that. So I think it's just overall fun.
For sure. And UCF plays some fun games. Very fun team to watch for sure. But we have a little debate, and we want to ask you, you're the professional, of course. A lot of us at Hitting the Field are split on this, so settle this once and for all, okay? Tampa Bay Lightning or the Florida Panthers? What do you got?
This is a little bit of a tough one just because I'm a Tampa guy myself. But honestly, I do think that with the growing of the game in Florida at least, I do think all the Panthers fans are awesome, and I think it's great for the game. There's a lot of bandwagons out there that I don't really support, but as long as you're supporting Florida hockey, I think that's overall just a general good move.
I guess, but go Lightning,
How are you
man.
feeling, Matthew? Are you in shambles?
A little. I mean, when am I not? But that's a good answer. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, jeez.
Do you have any final thoughts for any Knights fans that are watching this show today? What should they take away from UCF hockey?
Just come out and support. Honestly, it's a good time. If you're a student, bring your student ID. It's free to get in. It doesn't hurt to come and just have a good time. And I believe there are dollar dogs every game, so that doesn't hurt either.
I mean, that's, I think, enough of a reason for me to show up for sure.
Matthew loves a good hot dog.
I'll take a hot dog any day of the week. Oh my gosh. Beckham, thank you so much for coming on today. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, guys.
But after this, we got the rundown coming up and a recap of the Week 8 slate, so do not go anywhere.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your show, but I want to give you a little rundown of everything we do here at the Hitting the Field Network. My name's Nick Cohen, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field, our flagship show heading into season 21. Live streaming every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we talk about anything and everything sports. Tuesdays, we have season 3 of Girls Got Game.
Hosts Katie Sue Christensen and Mia Flores discuss all the biggest topics in women's sports.
On Wednesdays, make sure to tune into season 7 of The Combine, hosted once again by Ty Patton. This podcast dives deep into every detail about the NFL season. Next on Thursdays, we live stream season 11 of HTF Bets, brought to you by Andrew Gregg, Diego Ortiz, and Ben Huber. Any sports betting questions? I'll let the pros answer those on Thursday. Then TGIF, because we have new episodes of season 9 of Nighttime, hosted again by Matthew Bracker and Kathleen Moore. Nighttime keeps you up to date on all UCF and collegiate sports. Penultimately, Edgar Rodriguez and Patrick De Leon are back for season 2 of HTFC. Soccer is a year-round sport, so make sure not to miss HTFC. Lastly, end your week on Sundays with our vlog squad, asking the hard-hitting questions and letting you behind the scenes of our studio days. Make sure to follow us on our social medias like Instagram and TikTok to stay updated on all HTFN news. Remember to subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube, leave a like and comment, and with that, I think we're ready for your next segment. I've been Nick Cohen, and enjoy the rest of your show.
And we are back. Thanks for sticking around. You know what time it is. Matthew and I have 1 minute per topic, and we have to try our very best to stay on topic. But let's start out with bye-bye Billy. Florida fires head coach Billy Napier. Is it about time? Over 4 seasons, Billy Napier was 22-23 overall and 10-14 in the SEC. Granted, SEC football is a totally different level compared to the rest of the college football landscape, but I feel like he made it pretty clear to their athletic director and the entire SEC that he cannot handle the pressure to compete at that level. What do you think?
I am so happy he's gone. I think he is just an embarrassment to Florida. I never liked him once. Sunbelt Billy. I think he's going to go back home. Well, no, he's not going back to the Sunbelt. What am I talking about? Hey, I mean, there is an opening in the Big Ten, Kathleen.
Oh, my God. No, please, God,
Kathleen,
no.
I hate to say it, but that is your future. You are going to get a second-rate head coach. That's just what's going to happen. And it definitely could be Billy Napier for sure. But all I know is he's not going to be the Florida coach. But anyways, let's talk about another Florida team, Mike Norvell. FSU is committing to Mike Norvell for the rest of the 2025 season. and they will make a decision, I guess, on his future after the season plays out a little more. What do you think about this? A lot of head coaches are getting fired right now.
Yeah,
Should Mike come in next?
It's been a really big season for middle of the season head coach firings, which, is kind of a iffy thing to do regardless. I personally think they're going to move on from him once the season concludes. It's just kind of been rough sledding for him, I feel like, especially this season. Strong start, probably not going to be a strong finish, so I say they move on.
Yeah, I mean, beginning of the season, I think it wasn't crazy to say that FSU could have made, conference championship with Miami, but now the wheels have fallen off the wagon. It's tough to see for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great at the beginning, beating Bama, but just downhill
And
from
I mean,
there.
last season just loomed so large over
it was
Mike.
so bad.
FSU is just such a storied program. To win
Yeah.
2 games is ridiculous. But let's talk about the tortilla toss, huh, Kathleen?
Oh my gosh, the tortilla toss. So it's Texas Tech's traditional tortilla throw. Now, there's a warning, a 15-yard penalty, and then a fine of $100,000 lastly.
Look at that. Isn't that just
It's
beautiful
so
to
cool.
see?
The tradition began after an ESPN announcer stated that Lubbock, Texas only had football and tortillas, but some people think the tradition began after the fans were banned from throwing soda lids on the field. I feel like tortillas were a better alternative, personally,
Why are you throwing
to
soda lids?
metal.
That's dumb.
I totally agree. I think
Dude,
it's
if I was
really
a player,
dumb.
if I was a player and I saw a bunch of tortillas flying my way, I'd take off my helmet and just,
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you?
like Fruit
I'd get
Ninja.
hungry. I would get like Fruit Ninja.
Just like
Remember Fruit Ninja?
I know, that's why I mentioned it.
That was a
But
fun game.
I feel like if I were Texas Tech, I would just pay the fine because
Exactly.
it's harmless. It's just a bunch of tortillas flying around. But we got to move on to Thomas Castellanos. He got a crazy, nasty hit on him out on the field this week. He was ruled out for the rest of the game against Stanford. Me personally, if this was my QB, I would start an all-out brawl. Such a senseless, defenseless hit on Castellanos.
Yeah, here he goes. Oh
Bro,
my God.
He legit pulled a Tua.
Oh my
this is
gosh.
so bad, and now FSU will be just as bad as the Miami Dolphins.
Dude, what happened? He hit the Family Guy reaction photo where he's like, that, he's like, oh my gosh. How does no one, because the rest of the video, he's just lying there. Nobody comes to his defense. Nobody for at least 30 seconds.
And the crazy part is it was such a good scramble. It
Yeah,
was such a
yeah.
good scramble,
He's fast.
and it ended in disaster.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
It's tough to see. I mean, obviously we don't really like FSU here. That's just how it is. But
kicking
gee
him while
whiz,
he's
like
down.
if like you said, if I'm the O-line, then it's over. But anyways, Heisman race. Who do we think is going to win it? There's a lot of favorites. There's a lot of names being thrown around. Ty Simpson, Fernando Mendoza, even Julian Sayin. Kathleen, who do you have winning the Heisman?
I'm going Ty Simpson on this, especially if Bama can stay consistent through the rest of the season. I mean, at the end of the day, they've got 2 more challenging games, and then Auburn with Bama is always kind of up in the air. If they can keep the momentum that they've had, I think that Ty Simpson is going to be the clear Heisman pick, especially now that Carson Beck has, fallen off the face of the earth.
Oh my gosh, him and Mateer. Well, Mateer,
It's not his fault.
it's not. I
It's
mean, they
not.
rushed him back to the game, but I guess I don't want to say Simpson. I like Fernando Mendoza, but I just feel he came out of nowhere.
I know. I need more hype around Indiana before I can pick Fernando Mendoza.
I'll give you a sleeper pick, Diego Pavia. It could be Diego Pavia if they make it to the playoffs, but that is going to do it for the rundown. This is a fun one. What a wild ride. But we made it through, and we've got one more great segment coming your way, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Knickknacks, the cluttered conglomerate of all things funny on UCF campus. My name is Lindsay Goldman, and the only all-nighter I've pulled in college was because I got way too distracted while playing My Singing Monsters.
Genghis Khan may have seemed heartless, but those close to him knew.
Oh, that he was a sick horse rider.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You ever see someone pop a wheelie on a horse?
Someone give me a type of bird. Penguin? Ayo, happy feet.
I'm woke!
Poor baby.
Don't call me that.
I love jumping.
That's our show, everybody. Thank you guys for supporting student comedy. My name is Lindsay Goldman. This is Nick Knacks. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube so you don't miss an episode. And follow us at UCF Nick Knacks on Instagram. Have a good night.
And welcome back, everybody. You've almost made it through 3 segments of mediocre broadcasters talking about football. Kathleen, I know you wrote this. I am no mediocre. What are you talking about? That's messed up. Whatever. Okay, it has been an absolutely electric week of college football. So let's get ready to take you around the Week 8 slate, starting with an ACC matchup. It's Louisville and Miami, and this was a fun game. Definitely not expected. Let's get right into it here. Carson Beck, he is down 7 in this one, and he is going to air it out. It's going, and it is going to be picked off. Shades of Georgia, Carson Beck. Now, Louisville is set up perfectly to upset the Canes, but the ball is out. The Canes are still in this one, so Carson Beck has got the game on the line. A minute left, and it's picked. 4 picks on the day. Carson Beck, you're going to hell. Cards win.
But now let's drop you into Tennessee v. Bama. All tied up in the second, Joey Aguilar scanning, and what is he doing? Down he goes. Why would you get rid of the ball? Take the safety, man. What are you doing? Aguilar trying to make up for stupidity now, and nope, it's intercepted by Xavier Brown. He's going. He's got one guy to beat. He does it. He's going to beat him, and that is a pick 6. This is unbelievable. Bama takes it 37-20.
Absolutely ridiculous. But Big 12 action now. It is Texas Tech, Arizona State. So first quarter, Big 12 champs with the ball. Levitt is rolling around, and he's going to get drilled here, but gets it out, and it is caught by Jaron Hamilton. Arizona State takes a commanding lead in this one, but Texas Tech is not done because Will Hammond, he gets hit, but he keeps going for the touchdown. Texas Tech is making a comeback, and they will seal it. Toe drag swag for Reggie Virgil. They've done it, but no, they left too much time on the clock. Arizona State, they get in. Arizona State upsets 26-22.
Insane. Heading into LSU Vandy now. Diego Pavia fakes the handoff. He sees the gap, and he takes full advantage. Pavia is going to run it in and make a huge effort to get it to the 1, which sets up the quarterback seat perfectly. To the 3rd now, LSU looking to get back in this. Garrett Nussmeier, no time, looks like it's a throwaway, but no, somehow he got the pass off to Xavier Thomas, looking like he won't get the first down, but he does. He shakes the guy off, and he's able to beat the entire Vandy defense to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. It doesn't matter. Vandy takes it.
What a play, but a classic rivalry on deck. ND versus USC, and Mavia leads a strong 75-yard drive and takes a trip to Lake McCree, his tight end. Now drop you in 24-21. Kathleen, why am I showing you a kick return?
I don't know, Matthew.
Because it's going to be returned. Jadarian Price is going to get loose, and Notre Dame is going to win this football game 34-24. Very strong showing. A lot of people saying Notre Dame didn't deserve an AP spot, but they look like they did in this one.
I love a classic rivalry. Let's move into last week's game of the week pick, Ole Miss, Georgia. Trinidad Chambliss on the scramble, and he gets in for the Rebel touchdown here. Great play. Stockton trailing, looking to get ahead here, and he fakes a handoff, finds a gap of his own. He looks huge in comparison to this quarterback. What the heck? Close game in the 4th, set up for success, and Stockton gets it done with the short pass to the tight end, Lawson Lucky. Screw you, Matthew. Georgia.
Shut up! It's the Holy War. You're done. Okay, here we go. Utah. He's going to get the handoff. Dylan Bray, and he gets away from a sea of blue. Touchdown, Utes. But BYU is still in it. 17-14, and Bear Bachmeier keeps it, and he is going to take a hit here. Oh my goodness! But he's going to roll. Ugly jersey number, but a great quarterback. BYU wins the Holy War.
Moving now to the hometown guys at the UCF West Virginia game. Taven Jackson is so back. He scrambles, and he has got plenty of room, plenty of time to throw, and he airs a dime out to Chris Dahmerkant. What a great touchdown. West Virginia trying to answer in the second. Kahil Wilkins finds a lane, and he runs it in to put West Virginia on the board. Where's the pass rush? What the heck? 2nd and 7, and Taven Jackson throws over the middle. Marcus Burke hauls an insane grab.
Wow.
Let's take a look one more time. OBJ, catch. Oh my God. West Virginia punter Oliver Straw fakes the punt and gets the first down. Fake punt in the Big 25. This is insane. Q3 now, Wilkins in trouble, and he fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Kelly Lawson, who goes untouched in the return for the tutty, and the Knights pull out a big win for homecoming. It's like Christmas came early, isn't it, Matthew?
Hey, it was beautiful. It was absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. No, it was great to see the Knights win again. Oh, we were struggling a little bit, you know. The 3-0 curse, I still think, hit us hard, but at least we didn't lose 8 straight games this time. It was
Exactly.
just like 3. So I'm totally fine with that.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Very cinematic. Thank you, production. We are now so ready to bring back on a nighttime favorite, Layla Wall, to help us dissect last week. Layla, how are we doing?
I'm so great, Kathleen. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Hey, Layla, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Matthew?
Thany you. I'm doing great. I'm sorry. I just want to feel included.
That was a really awkward exchange.
Hey, I'm just
here.
trying to pad some time, guys.
Oh my God.
We got a lot of time for this.
Yes,
one.
but we want to go ahead and start. I want to hear your thoughts here, Layla, on the UCF West Virginia game. It was homecoming. UCF football culture really needed this, really needed a blowout win. So I just want to hear your thoughts.
Of course, it was a great game, like you just said earlier. We had our QB back. It was so great to see Taven Jackson back on the field after missing last week against Cincinnati. And he showed out. He was 23 for 34 passing with 277 yards. So great game for him. Our first 2 touchdowns, both to wide receiver Chris Dummercant, were on 4th down. So those were huge plays for us. Jaden Nixon looked good. Defense looked good. Just overall, we played well, and we needed it bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
and
bad.
the 4th down, such a story, because I felt like, at least to start the game, our 3rd down offense was a little non-existent, so it was nice to see us create in a couple different ways. And shout out Jackson. I thought his return
Great performance.
was really solid, did what he needed to do. It was great to see.
Yeah, I want to talk about that Marcus Burke catch again.
Yeah,
Shades
awesome
of Odell Beckham
catch.
Jr. That was incredible.
He looked like the Jordan logo. He spread out.
Yeah,
You know?
the athleticism that man can show is just insane.
Well, we've seen it from Burke. We've seen flashes and stuff, but I feel like we've just kind of seen flashes. I mean, one catch, the whole game. He's definitely not the number 1 in this offense, but I feel like he's a reliable receiver when we need him to be. Shout out Chris Dommerkamp too.
Yeah.
We
don't usually see a lot of him.
No, you don't, exactly. Normally it's DJ Black, Dwayne Thomas, but Dommerkamp has really stepped up, I feel like, these last couple weeks. And we're shouting out a lot of people, but the defense, Layla, the defense had 8 total sacks. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
So great.
Since when is UCF football's defense anything?
Yeah,
I really want to talk about the rest of the schedule.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
so on November 1st, we're taking on Baylor. Do we have a prediction for the game? How do we think that's going to go?
Layla, do you want to start? Because I have my prediction.
Sure. I mean, it's hard to say. I want to be optimistic and say that coming off the high momentum that we had this past game, that we'll take that, we'll, apply what we did for this game and hopefully come out with the win.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, Baylor's
so sad.
favored by 3 points in
Yeah.
this game, which I feel like are definitely easy odds to beat.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, but Baylor is not West Virginia. West Virginia is a high school team. Let's just be real. Baylor was getting top 25 votes. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I know I don't say this a lot. I'm always going to support
This is hard for
UCF.
him. This is hard for him.
Oh, I feel like
can
tight
do
in my
it.
chest.
It's okay, you can do
I
it.
don't think UCF will win this game at all.
Wow.
I don't think they really have
That's
much of a
crazy.
shot.
I can't believe
Matthew.
we got this admission on
I know, and the
camera.
great 25 is crazy. If you win this game, UCF, after I just did all of that, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'll just have to wear the chicken hat. I
You
think.
will.
Like a UCF themed chicken
Right,
hat,
right.
for sure.
But it's tough sledding coming up. Texas Tech, we've got them on the 15th, and they're number 14 in the
Yeah, they're a
nation
good
right
team.
Yeah.
now. Not to mention, but 2 weeks after that, we have 11 BYU. It's not exactly going to be easy skating
Yeah.
for the rest of the season.
We need 2 more wins, and the only places I'm seeing them are in our last 2 home games against Houston and Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, I think, will be fine.
Yeah,
I think we'll be fine.
I think we're gonna
And
blow
we
them
never
out.
lose in space, so we're going to win there, obviously.
Shout out.
We do never lose in space. Actually, while we're talking about it, I don't think we've talked about it on the show yet. What do we think about the Space U jerseys?
I think they're drippy. I think
Fire.
Drippy is back.
I like them.
You like them?
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
I'm glad.
I think that, I don't know, we've definitely had some cooler ones, but they're all right.
I like the helmet, like the little
helmet
little
is
jet
cool.
streak
Yeah, the
on the
helmet
helmet.
is cool
I
for
think
sure.
that's the coolest part. But we can't talk about UCF anymore. We got to move on.
Hey, we definitely tried.
We did.
Definitely tried.
Well, let's move on to Georgia. Are these fluke wins or are they an actual problem in the SEC?
So my take is that with how college football has gone so far this season, is there even a such thing as a fluke anymore? Because we have Georgia Tech and Vandy in the top 10. anything can happen this season. So as for the Georgia game, they're known for second half comebacks. This isn't really new for them. Stockton just locked in, went 12 for 12 in the second half. So, I mean, I don't really think it's a fluke. I think Georgia could be a threat. But again, like every single game this season, like you really don't know what's going to happen. So
That's so true. I mean, beginning of the season, I wouldn't have thought Indiana would beat, Oregon in their house or be number 2 or even Texas A&M. Why are they third in the nation?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right.
So you're definitely right. I mean, Georgia's definitely a strong team. Like they've always been a strong team. They were never not going to be a strong team.
Yeah.
They've looked a little shaky in a couple games. I still think Tennessee. That was more of a, I don't know. That's a mental win for Tennessee. I'm still not getting over what I saw from that game.
Yeah, that was insane. But the rest of their schedule is looking pretty light other than Texas and Georgia Tech. I mean, they have Florida, who we just talked about it. Billy Napier, he's gone.
Hey, maybe with a shakeup. Maybe
Who knows?
With a shakeup.
But I
You
feel
never
like
know.
Florida is lost right now. They have Mississippi State and UNC Charlotte. Guys, UNC Charlotte is like a tiny college, like 30 minutes from my hometown.
That shouldn't be allowed to play
No,
an
this
out-of-conference
should be
game
illegal.
like this late in the season.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
But we want to move on. Little top 10 shakeup here. 2 top 10 AP teams lost this week. What the heck is going on, Layla?
like I said, anything goes this year, like with ASU and Texas Tech. That was a fun one. I was watching that live with my brother. Shout out, he's an ASU alum. So that was a fun one. Shout out to Sam Levitt because he took control of that game on that last drive, led them down the field to set up that 1-yard touchdown. So that was huge for them. We have Vanderbilt beating LSU. Vandy's just going crazy right now, honestly. And I agree with Matthew's take about Pavia being a potential Heisman contender. So just want to throw that out there. But and of course Louisville, Miami. I mean, I hate Miami, so I'm happy to see that for them. And I think Beck's overrated. So that's my take
Andrew
on
Greg
that.
is in shambles. He's in shambles. I mean,
It started showing.
I couldn't believe it. I really thought that like a few weeks ago, Miami was
I thought.
going to go
I mean,
so
we talked
far.
about it on the show about a week or two
I wasn't
ago.
high on them at the beginning of the
For
season
sure.
at all, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think we need to move on to the game of the week pick.
Yeah.
So now, it was Ole Miss Georgia last week. I picked Georgia. Matthew picked Ole Miss.
like
We talked about how I did sell my soul, aka Penn State's soul, to win game of the week every week, and I think it's worked.
I don't care. I don't care that I'm losing every single week. I really don't. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. I know. Does it even affect you anymore? I mean,
should
I'm numb to it.
look at our text
truthfully.
messages? I feel like I need to pull them up and show everyone.
Actually, you text first and you're like, take a hat for Maddie. And it's like, dude, like, I'm too busy focused on the Broncos for, the day after. Like, I don't even
sure.
care.
I'm
Watching the
sure.
glory of Bo Nix. Hey, shout out, Broncos. 33 points in the fourth quarter. What the hell? That was a great game. But our game of the week is Vandy versus Mizzou. I'm going first. I'm allowed to go first.
You can go first.
We glazed them all episode. Give me Diego Pavia. Give me Vandy. It's going to happen. This is the week you're wearing the hat.
I'm picking Vandy too, though, so we have to do a score prediction.
No. I hate doing score predictions. Okay, you go first.
It's going to be high scoring, in my opinion. Let's go 43-40.
My God.
Garbage time field goal.
Oh, my goodness.
Garbage time field goal for Vandy to take it.
That's a lot of points.
It is a lot of points.
I'll do like 35, 28.
Okay.
Like a little one touchdown separates them.
I don't hate
Layla,
it.
what do you think?
I'm going to go with Vandy, and I'll say 33-28.
Okay,
Good one.
okay.
We're just saying numbers. Let's be honest, but at least we can all agree on that. That's
It's
nice.
true.
I'll find
We can.
comfort in that.
But unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode, everyone. But Layla, thank you so much for coming on the show. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
to Beckham Bouffard as well for sitting down
Great
with
guy.
us. We hope everyone has a great weekend and that I win Game of the Week again because I love to watch the messages flood in of Matthew's crash outs.
Doesn't happen.
As his picks
There you go.
lose.
Yeah.
As always, I'm Kathleen Moore alongside Matthew Bracker. See you in the next one.